Hey guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and I got my little assistant with me today. I got Susie, and we are in St. Augustine, and we are at the St. Augustine Lighthouse. So stick around and check it out. Alright, so this is the point in the video where I tell you that this place is haunted. It is very, very, very haunted. So haunted that the Ghost Adventures crew came here and did an episode. And I think they caught the picture, or they were trying to recreate the picture. But I'll show you the picture when we get into the lighthouse so you can see where it was taken. But there is like a big, huge, famous picture going around of a ghost leaning over the railing in the lighthouse. So yeah, it's pretty like legit looking. Also, I know there's been a lot of deaths around the lighthouse. I know there's been like maybe 2 lighthouse keepers that have died here. And I know there's 3 children that have died here. It was like a freak accident. They drowned in the water. Because you'll see once we get to the lighthouse, there's actual water right here on the edge. So when the children died, it was when they were moving the lighthouse because of erosion. They were moving it back. I think they should talk about it here. I'll find it, we'll point it out. But they were playing in the construction, and they were riding the little wheelbarrow, and it went to the edge of the water, and they flew in the water, and they all drowned. So they haunt this lighthouse today. So we're getting ready to go in and walk around. And again, I'm not going to focus on the fact that it's haunted, but it's just a little side note. But if just a little extra little tidbit. But if you do hear or see anything suspicious, comment below. I'll try to point it out when I'm editing the video. If I miss something, just comment below. But we're going to go enjoy the history of the St. Augustine Lighthouse. The restoration of the St. Augustine Lighthouse Keeper's house. See all the cool pictures and things.
You think it'll fit?
Yeah, I think it will fit. Alright, so you can see right here in 1824, it says Monday, April 5th, Florida's first lighthouse is lit for the first time by headkeeper Juan Andre at St. Augustine. The lighthouse is a renovated Spanish watchtower with 10 well oil lamps. It just, as 30 years, it keeps getting higher and higher. And they switch headkeepers. And so you can see the keeper's uniform. There's a cannon. So unlike any other museum, other places I've been to, you have to go through the gift shop first in order to get your tickets to go into the lighthouse. So we'll look around. Yeah, lighthouse hot sauces. That's really cool. Got a cool t-shirts. I like this t-shirt. I think I might get that t-shirt. I like it. More t-shirts. Patches. I do have a St. Augustine Lighthouse patch somewhere. Cool little other stuff. So now we gotta wait in this long line to get tickets. Alright, so fun fact, they do ghost tours here. And they got cool like ghost t-shirts and things. Who knows a pirate? And also, they sell beer here, which is really cool. You can walk around and drink a beer and look at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Also, what's really cool is the markings on this lighthouse. It's a white and black swirl. They got a playground here too. But the white and black swirls, there's also a lighthouse in North Carolina. I think it's the Hatteras Lighthouse. Has the same markings as well. The Cape Lookout one has diamonds on it. So there's the keeper's house. We're getting ready to go in there. And then you got the lighthouse. They're doing yeah, they're doing restorations, but we can still go inside of it. So the basement of the housekeeper's house, or the lightkeeper's house. Sorry, I got that a little backwards. That's really haunted. That's the most haunted part in this house. Shrimp University.
That's where I want to go.
Susie wants to go to Shrimp University. Shrimp platter, fries, coleslaw, and hot rolls. Oh yeah. The mid-20th century was a propitious time. St. Augustine's families explored new fishing grounds to keep up with the demand. However, small family-owned businesses could only sustain extraordinary productions for so long. While only 10% of the shrimp consumption in the restaurants is from the U.S. waters. Wow. That's crazy. Although popular in coastal cities, most people were unfamiliar with shrimp. Oh yeah, I can understand that completely. I got a cool little permits, shrimp permits. That's cool. Big huge shrimp. Scrimp. Event scoop. Shrimp promo. Legacy. Yeah, so the family business, it says a Sicilian merchant sailor was stranded by a hurricane off of Florida's northeast coast near Fernandina, looking for a place to provide for a family. His name was but you came to know simply as Mike Salvador. So he experimented with better ways to catch and market shrimp. That's really cool. That's his family up there. That's neat. There's some shrimp boats. Some more shrimp boats. Founding families of shrimping.
This project was funded in part by the Florida Endowment for the Humanities with support of the National Endowment for the Humanities.
So they came from Greece, Italy, Spain, Portugal. They came to New York and into St. Augustine. It's a big lamp. Sales model. Two former General Motors executives started the diesel engine sales company. And that's where all these shrimp boats came from. Tools, a toolbox for ships. Fun fact, in Beaufort, there are two shrimp boats. One was named Miss Kayla and one is named Miss Darlene. I don't know if they're still there, but they were there back in the day. Yeah, they were out there and they sat together at one point. It was really cool. So I had a shrimp boat named after me. And Darlene. Yeah. So we're going to the second floor. I think it talks more about the light keepers. Oh, you can see. That's what that is, and that's what's in it. There's a gun in it. Oh, that's the map of the Carolina camping. You can see here's North Carolina. There's Greenville. We all came out of in Charleston and Savannah. And then Greensboro.
I can't read upside down.
The sinking of Jefferson Davis' ship. Wow. Oh, look, check out the bullets. Got some cool bullets. Mini balls. And buckle. It's cool to talk about some of the forts here, too. And during, like, the Civil War, stuff like that.
They got tea.
I got some tea. The Victorian Lighthouse Keeper's Parlor, so we're in the parlor. There they, played games and read newspapers and read books. You can see the books. There's some spoons over there. I had to look at them in a second. Yeah, you can see all the cool books in there. There's some pictures. The game of I don't know what that is. Little grandmother's picture stories. That's really cool. The newspaper and the magazine, the monthly magazine. There's some tea cups. There's a little whatchamacallit that there, Susie, what do you call that?
Huh?
What do you call that?
That's an accordion.
Accordion, that's what it is. Cool accordion back there.
Yeah.
I can't think today. These, I think that's the picture of the girls that died here. You see them.
Victorian.
Yeah, I think those are the children that died here. Or, no, Johnson. There's an E in there. There's an E in that name. Fireplace. No, in the Johnson. Come to the other room. Oh, look at it. I missed that when I walked in. You can see the little coat hanger thing and all their shoes there. The little children's shoes. It's a
Those
board.
would not be able to fit me.
It's a board, the checkerboard game. You can't move to pieces.
You want me to show you something cool?
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh my god. It tells you. I don't know if you can see it, but it tells you what things
It's
are.
a cake breaker.
When you touch them.
It's a fruit knife. That's a butter pick. It's a tomato picker or a server.
Oh.
And that's a baked potato fork.
Bite potato fork. What about, can you touch that?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, you can touch them, but like
But they don't light up, and that's crazy. Look at that.
I wanna know what this is for. What? Look at that. It's like Kirby.
Kirby. I don't know. Oh, there's all these receipts. Oh, look at that. Daggone. Some more interactive stuff you can do. So we're in the basement. This is like the most haunted part of this house. Look at the guns. And the belt buckle, the lice comb. a Queen Anne or a pocket pistol. Shoe buckle and buttons. A cast iron kettle. Some porcelain and iron candlesticks, some clothing pins. Got a little set for kids to play with. There's a piece of canvas recovered from the 1782 shipwreck. That was probably part of the sale. Ooh. Iron spike hanks hooks. Glass bottle stopper. That's really pretty. That's really neat. And then a keg tap and a plate. Some lead shot fishing weights. We use those today. They look a little different though. Some spoons and some more plates. So, gridiron to keep your plates warm, and it's for cooking. It says Brown Bess musket. It says the object is currently completing the conservation process. There's some musket balls, little lead shot ones, and then there's some buttons down there. Oh, look at that.
This is where the murders happened. No. Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Who knows?
This gold coin detail. Look at that. Wow. Keeper's house. That one says when the open spaces that were now depicting ships at sea were originally used as places to store rainwater. It's really magical looking. Ship's bell. That's pretty cool. It tells you, if you can see it, the light center tells you the bells and what time it is. That's cool. Another cannon. A cauldron. I see it.
It's the British flag, right?
Yep. Lead deck pumps. These are pretty big. Another cannon. It's pretty cool. Here we're gonna go climb 10,000 stairs now in the lighthouse. As you can see. Picture that was taken of the ghost was up here in this lighthouse, and if you look, the picture is taken from this angle. That was really creepy. We're ready to climb up the stairs. Alright, first landing. I know. Imagine having to do this every day. You probably have some calves of steel. See outside. So that's the view looking down. Alright. There's the house, the top of the house. You can see how the lighthouse is made. That's really cool.
Hi there, welcome. Come on out. Careful, step down and then to your right.
Thanks. Oh, all right. So you see that cross over there? There's a cross over there. That is the Fountain of Youth, and the I'm out of breath. We did a video on her. The mother of the leche. That's where that is. That's where that cross is. Then if you look over there, you can kind of see those buildings with the brown top on them. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, those brown buildings with the top on them. That's like downtown. St. Augustine, and right over to the right where that little clearing is, that is the Fort Castello de San Marco. And there's the bridge that comes over to the beach. There's another bridge over there. So you can see how close the lighthouse is to the water. I think at one point it was over that way, and when they were moving it back because of erosion and stuff like that, that's when the little kids, those 3 little girls fell in the water and drowned. What do you think?
I hate stairs.
Yeah. There's the top of the house, the lightkeeper's house. That's what we just walked in and walked around. All right, my legs are shaking. Ooh, yeah. Take a second. All right, we'll take a second, and we'll go to the little other part over there. Whew. All right, so this was the outdoor kitchen. It says this is one of the 2 brick kitchens added in 1888, replacing former wooden kitchens that were located closer to the lighthouse tower for indoor air conditioning and safer cooking techniques. I can say that's cool. From 1876. All right, so this is the keeper's house layout. You can see the courtyard, the front porch, keeper's parlor, sitting, assistant seating, another parlor for the assistants. Over here, you can see the top where we were, where the shrimp exhibits were going on. It's bedroom, 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 bedroom. So the whole top floor is nothing but bedrooms. Then the basement, see the ovens, or not ovens, but the arch over is where they kept the rainwater. It's an old stairwell, and stairs. Heirloom lilies. So it's like many families in the early 20th century, keepers gardened for both substance and pleasure. It says keeper Daniel's wife Grace planted lilies on the lighthouse grounds in the 1930s, 40s. The lilies planted in this bed are descendants of her plants. They bloom in the spring every year. Wow, that's her daughter with her little baby doll. That's precious. But yeah, there's some of the lilies there, and on the other side, we got lilies. Cool anchor. What does it say? This World War II era anchor is dedicated in grateful recognition of Major General Jerry Maloney, USFA Chairman. Wow. Tim Pickle local. Check out the cool baseball stuff. Look at that bat. That's the whole bat. That's really cool. Look at the baseball cards. Dad. That's cool. All the car stuff. Oh yeah. It's 1944. A 10-cent for that. Oh, the Coast Guard will keep kissing. Comics. Some more pictures. That's cool. You can see the lighthouse in the back. This is the Tim Pickle. This is a term used in 1931 to describe a canteen or snack bar on a U.S. Navy or Coast Guard vessel. What is a Tim Pickle? The term Tim Pickle is a slang term used in World War II to describe a torpedo or submarine. That's cool. It says, what are the two older wooden white buildings? I guess that one and that one. That's what they're referring to. It says a white garage with a green roof. Yeah, that one was a Coast Guard maintenance garage for Jeeps used for beach patrol, and today houses the Tim Pickle. The white building with the two brown shingle roofs was barricades. Ah, so that was a barricade for the coastie stationed here while light keepers still lived in the keeper's house. That's cool. World War II. During World War II, German U-boats patrolled the shipping lanes off the coast of Florida, attacking cargo ships carrying vital supplies across the Atlantic. For this reason, the Coast Guard maintained a strong presence at our lighthouse and used what is now Flagler College as a USCG training facility. That is the U.S. Coast Guard. Kind of like Fort Macon. Fort Macon was used for the same thing back in World War II. They just stationed there just in case there was submarines and ships coming up on the coast of North Carolina. So we're gonna walk up in this little house. I haven't been to this little section. I don't think this was open when I came through here. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, go on. Don't hold them red drums, or the drums. Red drum fish.
That's your song.
Yeah, I had no air conditioning. I had no air conditioning. Imagine how we would look when we were.
Assistant Keeper Davis. Wow. Belloc. Varsity letter. Cool. Necklace earrings. Cool stuff. First aid textbook. That's crazy. All the forks and other objects. Wow. Fisherman's line and all the cool. That's really neat. Split shot. Cool. All the hats. All the cards in the Monopoly game. That's really cool. Knots. The canned foods. Concrete block off the removal of the sidewall that originally left the general lookout building, or the coastal lookout building. See all the cool artifacts. There's some cool artifacts there. Dog tags and sewing kit. That tells you where all the sunk U-boats and stuff. Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Cape Canaveral. There's a lot of ships sunk around Cape Canaveral. Let's go in here and check this out. Yeah, so that at the top is talking about one of the guys that died here. That's got to be the guy that haunts the lighthouse. says St. Augustine Lighthouse keeper Joseph fell to his death while he was painting the first St. Augustine Tower in 1859. His wife became the first Hispanic woman to serve as the lightkeeper in the United States. That's really interesting. But I think he was one that haunts the lighthouse. See all the cool ships. Oh, that one's pretty. Look at the back of it. That's really pretty. Daggone. Oh, that was really pretty too. That's pretty too. You can see the flags on it. That's the Coast Guard boat. That's cool. Rifle shots pierced a quiet evening in 1986. A .30 caliber bullet ricocheted inside the 9-foot Fresnel lens, handcrafted in Paris, France in 1874. The bullet damaged 19 of the original prisms. Check out that harpoon and it's got a ship on it. That's really neat. It's from a whale. So that's the first St. Augustine Lighthouse. This is before the candy-striped tower that we have today. Under the lighthouse stood watch. The first St. Augustine Lighthouse began as a series of Spanish watchtowers in 1586. This is the Spanish adapted an existing shell rock and wooden tower to replace these lookouts. So this served until 1874, finally crumbling to the ocean during a storm in 1880. As is today, the foundation stones remain visible at low tide. But yeah, that's really cool. That's when they moved the new lighthouse that's here today over back further. Says, do sailors still use this lighthouse? Yes, the lighthouse still gives sailors a reference for St. Augustine's location. In fact, the black and white stripes and red top, which you can see from here, let sailors know they are off of St. Augustine. It's called a day mark, and each lighthouse is unique, so sailors can tell them apart. No other lighthouse is the same color scheme. And like I said, the lighthouse in North Carolina, the one at Cape Hatteras, has the rings around it, but the tops are different. So it's kind of the same, but not the same. Oh, this is neat. You can see what they're working on, the conservation stuff that they're working on. That's really neat. See cannonballs out there in a cauldron. Look at the guns. That's really neat. Check that out. So all these items were found on 2 different shipwrecks, Anniversary and Storm. It's by the Lighthouse Archaeology Maritime Program. It says these items are slowly being once all the salt is out, they can be chemically stabilized before being controlled dried. They will then be documented and prepped for placement in exhibits. Oh, look at that. See the coins, there's some buttons, a wooden button, this is some brass tacks, there's a whole bunch of tacks. Pistol butt cap, oh wow, dividers, doorknob, shoe buckles, a lead weight, a keg key. That's pretty cool. There's a keyhole in that one. Here, yeah, at the top it tells you the stages of preserving. Wow, that's really cool. And that's that kettle back there, or the cauldron back there. That's neat. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on the St. Augustine Lighthouse adventure. It was a lot of fun. There's so much history here, especially with World War II and all of the shrimping boat history and all of the history just pertaining to the lighthouse itself. So like I said, they do also do ghost tours here as well if you want to come do that. It'll be a lot of fun. I will try to look up some more history on the ghost stories itself, and I'll put a link in the description when I find those. I know they've got to be out there somewhere, but it will go in more detail about the ghost stories associated with the lighthouse. And I'll also put a link in the description of the lighthouse website so you can learn more about it. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. And if you are, we appreciate the support. Keep sharing the videos, keep watching the videos, and keep commenting on them. It helps the channel grow. Also, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook. On our Facebook page, we have a little shop where you can get the B-spots from Rogue Magnetics and the entry and cookbook. And we also have a TikTok page, so look us up on that. Also, in the description below, we will have a link to our bigger shop where you can get cool Waller Adventures merch. So thanks for watching. See you soon.